This is our sink. Right next to the sink we have a blue bucket that we put sink water and compost things. So I do this every day. I take this out to the compost area. I set it down and then come around the outside because I wanted to get my boots on. So we're just going to replace with artificial fabric like this one. We're going to put another strip like that up here. I'm going to get this cleaned up. That's it. This is the pile. But I don't usually put the things there unless I don't have room in the tumbler or the worm bin. The worm bin's full, but the tumbler has started a new thing. So what I do is I separate the solids in this strainer. So now I either put them in here in the tumbler, nice and moldy, not a lot. Then I put the water over the, I don't want the flies to get in here, just a second. Close that up. I put the water over the pile because the pile doesn't have any other way to get water. Excuse me. So now I take the empty bucket back over and use it again. So you saw how that worked. This one again tomorrow get filled up and then put the empty one here and then take that one out. So I have two buckets that go back and forth. Remember, this still has this in there, and there may be some from the tenant that I'm going to add to that and then turn it. So let's go see about the tenant. Since this is a system, interconnected things, as I pass the thing I need to turn on the water because I'm working outside. So I'll water drip soaker hose for the time I'm out here. And then when I'm finished, then I turn it off. So it's about an hour. So again, we're on our way to the tenant. Drop the bucket off, we'll take it inside when we're finished. So instead of having a blue bucket, they have a gray one. And instead of taking it all the way out, they can just put it here. But there's nothing here, so we're done here. So generally, that's the end. Well, I've got to turn the compost. So as long as this is active, we turn it once a day. Oop. Yeah, you can't smell it, but I can, and it smells good. Here's my scratchy it's eggshell. It's nice and clumpy, and nice white fibers, and the other stuff is getting dark. So it's pretty hot. We should measure the temperature. Even though we've just turned it, I should have some idea of what we're working with here. The bulk is up. I took some things. We have a lot of areas where I can get carbon and not a lot of areas where I can get nitrogen. So we use the kitchen scraps for nitrogen and moisture. And along the side of the driveway in the front, there's a desert willow. And those blossoms are wonderful. And so at the end of the season, I like to collect them and put them in. Well, let's see what we got. Easily 100. So we can mark it there and say, we're cooking. So I'll make a note. I'll take it out. Put it over here. Close the lid. And we put a note in the book. I left this open in the rain the other day. You can guess what happened. So let's see. Right on it pleasantly. So what time is it? 9:04. So we do the time. 9:04. Boy, that's light. And today is Monday the 13th. And September to 21, of course it's 21. And so the compost tumbler is 100 degrees Fahrenheit after, use the greater than sign for after turning. Seriously. Somebody's talking 100 degrees Fahrenheit after turning. Kitchen scraps. Desert willow blossoms. Season collection. Circa the driveway. Rest of roof leaves and pine needles. What else? Oh, Timothy hay. From Randy. That was the name of our rabbit. It's been a couple of years. What else? Oh, so this one I haven't got yet, but it's the straw from, I use the backwards arrow, from drain, storm drain. Storm drain. Silt filter. It's over in the park. I saw it when I was going to work, and it was in the gutter, and the bus comes and picks me up there, so I dragged it out of the gutter and put it up under one of the pine trees there, and it was still there when I went to work the other day. So it's not like somebody, oh, here's some straw for our compost, and run off with it. So I'll get that, but that's what the box means. It's yet to be done. So I think we're finished here. I'm going to leave this open, let it dry a little more. And what do we do next?